I've been on a lot of dates. And frankly, dating is kind of like dental work without anesthesia. First dates, blind dates, and let's be honest, online dating is kind of like a series of ongoing blind dates. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like getting a root canal from like the meth dealers on the street. So gentlemen, I have some advice. Ladies, bear with me. Actually, if you're under 30, I don't know how useful this advice will be. You may just kind of have to Google something like www.roofiesforyourroommate's-girlfriend.com or hashtag drunken sex with strangers. I don't know if I can help. But if you are over 30 and you are dating, 3 things. Plan your date. Engage in conversation. Ask before you touch. So simple. But first, gentlemen, plan your date. There is nothing less attractive than, I don't know, what do you want to do, right? What do you want to do? Plan your date, right? It doesn't have to be elaborate, it doesn't have to be expensive. Just pick an activity that you like. Pick a location that you like. Voila. If you plan your date, you get a few benefits. First of all, you get to prove that you are competent. Competently plan and execute an evening, and competence is sexy. 2, it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity for you to share your interests, share your passions, show this woman what you like. And 3, kind of closely related to number 2, is, I mean, if it all goes to hell and it's horrible, then, you know, hey, you spend an evening doing something you like. I went on a date with this guy, and I found out that this was his template. This is what he did with all of his first dates. He likes to take all of his first dates on a shelter pet around Lady Bird Lake, right? It was, you know, interesting. He's super passionate about dogs. He's super passionate about being outdoors, and we were outdoors doing an activity, walking. And he was actually able to demonstrate that he was capable of being loving and nurturing to another live creature. I mean, it was a great date. I mean, it wasn't really his fault that I don't like dogs, and dogs kind of scared me. I've got a bad foot, so like by the end of the day, but, you know, I mean, it was a good date, and I liked him, and I saw him again, and we got to be friends, and I actually invited him to a party a couple years ago where he met his future wife. Plan your dates. And when you plan your dates, the next step is engage in conversation. I know that, you know, perhaps the art of conversation is dying in the world of like tweets and texts, but it's very easy. It's a dialogue. It's a dance. 2 things. Ask her questions. Offer your opinions. Ask her questions. Offer your opinions. If you have planned your date, you can ask her what she thinks of the dog park, the jazz club, the comedy troupe. You can offer your opinion about why you like it. When was the first time you got there? Ask a question. Offer your opinion. You can ask her about movies, television, things that she likes. Offer your opinion about her career. Mad Men, Adult Swim, Arcade Fire, whatever. And if she says that she really likes reality television, take a deep breath. And ask her what it is about Duck Dynasty that she likes so much. Ask a question, offer an opinion. I went on this date recently with this guy who's a UT grad, and I'm really, really tempted to kind of blame the entire university for something. But I'll leave it open. This man, over 30, should know better, talked about himself, non-stop for 2 hours. 2 hours! Like, he barely stopped to, like, take a breath, take a beer. I mean, when he mentioned something that I was interested in, he brought up baseball. I was like, oh, I like baseball. He's like, yeah. And then he launched into this whole monologue for 20 minutes about how football was better than baseball because, you know, like, more broken bones. Gentlemen, I understand that first dates, they're awkward for everyone. And talking about yourself, well, you know, it's a familiar subject. And, especially when you're nervous. But you have to engage. Offer. It's a dance. It's a dialogue. So, you have planned your date. You have theoretically engaged in conversation. Now comes the moment we've all been waiting for. The moment that we all look forward to. You all know that moment, right? It's the goodnight kiss and whatever happens after. Gentlemen, ask before you touch. I mean, if you want to brush your arm, put a hand in the small of their back to move through the crowd, I mean, that's fine. Use your judgment. But a goodnight kiss is not a foregone conclusion, right? And it is not an opportunity to kind of dust off your aggressive prom date skills. Oh, gentlemen, if you want to kiss her, if you want to touch her, you gotta put on your big boy Mark Darcy pants. Ask. It's actually kind of easy. Here's what you do. I really want to kiss you. Chances are good she'll say yes. I mean, unless you really screwed up step 1 and step 2, and then I can't really help you. It's something to keep in mind. There's only one first kiss. Only one. It's a sample. You should savor it. Slow down. It is not an invitation for a tongue wrestling invitation. It is not a grope everything you can in 20 seconds and win a free car. Ask for what you want. All right, gentlemen. Let's review. Plan your date. Engage in conversation. Ask for what you want. It's dating, gentlemen.
The speech was both funny and painful.